Yes, it's finally back. The best mythic gun ever released inside of Callofdutymobile, according to public opinion, has finally returned. But there's only one problem. I've already got the free Mythic AK117. So why would I spend money buying another mythic for the same gun when I've already got one? I'm sure many of you are asking yourselves the same exact question. Will you be spending extra money buying the Mythic AK117 Grim ending? Let me know in the comments below. Now, I do not own the Grim ending, but you know what they usually say. If you cannot afford a gun, find someone who owns it, kill him, and take it for yourself. I have some extremely sweaty solo v squads gameplay lined up for you guys. Now, my strategy was simple. Find someone with a Grim ending, kill him, and use his Grim ending to destroy the rest of the lobby. I dropped more than 70 kills while playing solo v squads with this tactic. Now, before we start, as usual, I have 3 amazing clips of intense squad wipes. Comment down below which of the 3 squad wipes is your favorite, and I'll be reacting to every comment. Now, for clip number 1, I spotted some enemies up in the mountains trying to snipe me, so I decided to push in aggressively. Very close, but you know what they usually say, legends never die. These guys pushed me, but they weren't ready for the outcome. Deliver to the lobby as fast as possible. Now, for clip number 2, I was chilling at Circus and then this squad rushed me out of nowhere. But luckily, I had just popped a full kinetic. This fight was over before it even started.
Airdrop incoming.
Successfully deleted. And now for clip number 3, I landed into ecology lab with a full squad with me. These guys even got guns before me, but they left the lobby before me. Full squad successfully eliminated. Let me know in the comment section which of these squad wipes is your favorite, and I'll be reacting to every comment. And now for the full solo v squads gameplay. Better grab some popcorn if you can, because this is gonna be absolute cinema. To kick off our operation with the codename free Mythic Grim ending, I realized that it was important that we always go to a hot drop, because that's where most of the rich players love going. And so I decided to go straight to the crash site. I landed in with a full squad and I was excited. These guys are gonna give me some of that early action that I love. I was only able to get my hands on an assault rifle and an SMRS. It was time to bully this enemy squad.
Watch out. K9 unit incoming. Watch out. K9 unit incoming.
I finally decided I had enough of this SMRS, so I dropped it for an SMG. These enemies just kept on coming back and feeding me kills. How could I say no? Unfortunately, I didn't get the Grim ending I was looking for. I had enough cash to get my custom drop, but then I met these two guys coming from the bad zone.
Airdrop incoming. Airdrop has been delivered.
The other guy was a Judas. He just left his comrade to die and ran for his life. Anyway, he went and bought my custom loadout drop and was good to go. But when I was heading back to Crash Site to get the chopper, I noticed that this Judas also stole my chopper. I decided to just cut my losses and drive into safe zone. When I was driving into safe zone, I noticed there were so many choppers around the platform, so I went to investigate. The place was extremely active. I first picked up a bot kill and then landed in on this squad. The mechanic drone guy just fled for his life, but I knew for sure he'd be back, and he didn't expect to find me waiting. Like a prey walking into the arms of a predator. But anyway, I started to get sad because I hadn't gotten a Grim ending. But I hadn't lost faith. I knew that I was gonna find one eventually. I got a bot kill, but then I noticed this strange chopper in the middle of nowhere. I decided to go and check it out with hopes of finding a Grim ending before the match ends. The place was extremely active, so I dived right into the action without wasting time.
The safe zone is collapsing. Airdrop incoming. Watch out. Airdrop has been delivered.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. My time to shine had finally come. At this point, I knew the entire lobby was finished, but I was up for a big surprise. So as safe zone started closing in, the drama in this place intensified. I needed to make my way to the safe zone as fast as possible without losing this grim ending.
Airdrop has been delivered.
And we're just getting started. So I got the chopper and went to look for more action. And then I saw this guy isolated away from everybody. I decided to jump on him and send him back to the lobby. The game was coming to a close, and I was feeling very confident at this point. 3 noobs on the bridge. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? I decided to push in aggressively.
Watch out. K9 unit incoming. Only 2 teams left. Getting close to victory.
This guy snapped me through the track, bro. Up to now, I'm still looking for how this was possible in the first place. Chat, I need your help. Please explain to me how I died to this guy. Anyway, without wasting time, I dived right into game number 2. I was very disappointed about the previous game, so I knew that I had to bring this win back home no matter the cost. Yet again, Crash Site was our hot drop. This time I hoped that I would get the grim ending quite early. And I had one squad with me to help me find that out. I had an RPD in my hand to work with. Not the ideal gun when you're facing a whole squad. But they say when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. I kid you not. This lemonade was sweet.
Woo! Chapwa, Uganda. Bro.
With the grim ending in my hand, the last one didn't stand a chance.
Get out of the smoke. The safe zone is collapsing.
Bro, nyinyi waongo walai. Na nilikuwa nacheza strategic.
Back to the lobby, my friend. Full squad down, an entire lobby to go. And we're just getting started. So I picked up a bot kill and finally had enough cash to get my custom gun. I went and I bought my KRM and we're out for blood. I noticed the green airdrop at the bus station had been touched, so I went to investigate. And so I met this enemy squad. These guys had to answer whether in the wrong place at the wrong time. Crazy movement. I'd say to start with his teammates first.
Airdrop has been delivered.
just when I thought I had finished with this place, this team came out of nowhere. They didn't want me to leave, but I made them wish they had. I finally thought I was finished with this place, but as I was leaving I still saw some enemies down there. I couldn't let them go. All threats needed to be neutralized.
Half of the teams are eliminated. Get out of this smoke.
These guys were sharp. They realized they couldn't win the fight. They decided to run away.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Can you blame them though? They had fed me enough kills and they felt that enough was enough. So I also decided to leave this area and look for more gunfights elsewhere. I picked up a free boat kill, but then I noticed this strange Ravager in front of me. I decided to go and check it out. There was a whole party going on here, and I was not about to miss it. I jumped right in and demolished everyone.
Get out of this smoke. Down to the last 5 teams.
Like the machine, you know, by my Eva. Lemon.
crazy how my kills jumped from 14 up to 20 in the space of a few minutes. Anyway, the game was coming to an end, so I had to tread more carefully. But even though getting the win was priority, I had to push this bus station squad again, and this time the aggression had to pay off.
The safe zone is collapsing. Get out of this smoke.
That was very close. I decided not to risk it again and waited for this guy to make the first mistake. And then my patience finally paid off. At last, a 1v1 for the win. As soon as I spotted this guy, I didn't waste any time. I pushed in for the kill. Poor guy didn't stand a chance against me. Anyway, I was feeling very positive and decided to push in for a third game. Just like the previous one was epic, I wanted this one to be twice as epic. For a change, instead of going to crash site, I found myself going to ecology lab and there were two squads landing in with me. I just knew the early action was about to be premium. I picked up a bison and an M4. I didn't waste any second. I went straight to work.
This guy, number one, is such a game. Gonna kill you, my bro. He's gonna kill you. He's gonna kill him. Look at this number one, such a game world. And they quitted. Quit the match. You cannot do something. Quit the match.
Ah, poor guys. They gave up on the game I'd only just started. Anyway, there's only one guy left on the other squad, and sadly, the gunfight wasn't even a contest. I finally had enough cash to buy a mini loader, so I went and got my KRM ASAP and went out looking for other gunfights. I met this chopper guy living in Black Market, so I decided to follow him so that he could lead me to his team. And my plan did not disappoint. He led me straight to them. And the disappointing bit is that he ran away and left his teammates there. What a Judas. Anyway, my meal was served and I was ready to feast. I touched down and without wasting time, I went straight to action. There's a different enemy camping up on this water tower. I wasn't feeling good with him being there because he was taking all my kills. I don't even know what was happening to this guy. His legs were crazy. But at last, this guy came down and it was now time for me and him to face off. Can't believe he sniped me mid-air. That was a bit crazy from him, not gonna lie. Anyway, his teammate pushed up to me and he delivered to me a very wonderful gift. Finally, I laid my hands on a grim ending this match, and as you all know, it was time for me to rain hell on the entire lobby. I had some snipes up in the hills, so I decided to push in and check it out. It was this sniper's teammate trying to scan his dog tags. I couldn't let this guy come back because he stole my kills. This guy's only destination was the lobby.
I can reload. Where's the mini? Okay. Guys, I'm tired. I'm out.
But then this pipeline place became a bit busy, but there was nothing that I couldn't handle.
Watch out. Airdrop delivered.
The pipeline was clear for now. I got this vehicle and went straight to zone. The action was far from finished. My first victims when I got to the safe zone were this vehicle I found next to the bridge. These guys looked like noobs, but they could pack quite a punch. HP. Just one more bullet from that guy and I would have been sent straight to the lobby. So I picked up a bot kill and went straight to Circus because I had some gunshots over there. I found this trio and there's only one thing left to do.
Watch out. K9 unit incoming.
No wonder everybody wants to buy this gun. It's very satisfying to use. Anyway, I picked up a free bot kill and went to check up on the other squad who they just revived. Wow, these guys were sticking together. My plan for them was simple. Get high ground, isolate them, and then take them out one by one. But I knew it was gonna be tough to do. These guys were sticking together and really wanted the win so bad.
The safe zone.
A classic 1v3 for the win. 2 concussion snipers and 1 misdirection player. This was gonna be tough. There was no way those snipers were coming down. I had to devise a plan to get those snipers down from that bridge. So I decided to play the patience game, and finally I managed to split them up.
Watch out. K9 incoming.
Finally, they were down and apart. The only thing left to do was to take them out one by one. The last one was up in the hill, but it was no match for me 1v1.
Almost there. Keep it up.
22 kills on the board to back the victory. Now I know many of you have been asking me to make these voiceover videos very frequently. The only challenge is that they take a lot of effort to make, but they barely get any views. And therefore, I'm challenging you guys to help me get this video to 500 likes, and I'll make another voiceover video. And also, if you like the voiceover videos, consider watching this video shown on your screen right now. That is gonna be all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.